When you get down here
And they're all colouring him.
you can step over these steps.
I don't know how to do it just filming, it's recording now. It's a little bit dark though.
That's it, isn't it? It's going in.
We'll never get in there. Oh dear.
Oh, you did well. You've got some shots in, haven't you?
I have to rewind it because it's only a 1.5 hour.
Hi there.
It's only a 1.5 hour tape, so I have to rewind.
You can rewind some.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the drag, isn't it?
If you'll come out for that mob. Short and sweet, weren't it? Yeah, just a bit.
I don't know. That's what I was thinking because if someone else was in, why did I thought they Mummy, you're just get invited?
Oh. Not always an advantage.
Sorry.
It's cool, isn't it? So what is it? Just this down
Hello, good evening. Yes, 26th of September. Payday next Thursday. What have we been doing today? Not a lot. Yesterday, even less. Yeah, a bit of a shock to the system going back after 2 weeks off. Doing physical work after 2 weeks of not a lot of hard work, apart from a bit of painting, which I abandoned. Yeah, lazy day yesterday. All I did was load up my little old camcorder, my Samsung High 8 with some old tapes. I was telling someone about meeting George Harrison in London. I used to go to a Beatles bash a few times a year at the Bonington Hotel on Russell Square. Well, Beans on Toast were talking about that area, Russell Square. I said, oh yeah, President Hotel, where the Beatles stayed in early '63 for 3 months, doing loads of radio and television appearances. And used to have a Beatles bash at the Bonington. Yeah, having a hobby about collecting Beatles stuff, it got me out and about, you know. It's the thing about hobbies, isn't it? You know, they get you out of the house. Used to go all over Liverpool, Manchester Record Fair, buying CDs and LPs and singles. And then I lost interest when George died. Was he really the coolest Beatle? Or was that Lennon? I actually just enjoy the music. It wasn't actually the personalities. You're more of a band for young girls, aren't they? All the early stuff. Yeah, this morning I put the radio on and you mentioned something going on in Southport. Magnificent Machines weekend. See southportpleasureland.com. I forgot to tell Derek when we went the other week. There's a bit of a Pleasure Beach fun fair thing at the end of the promenade. Should have gone past. Yeah, that's where it was. So I looked online, 12.99 to go in, and it's showing it. There were photos from yesterday in the drizzle. 6 lorries, a vintage bus, and nothing else. I thought, are they file photographs? Or were they from yesterday? It said military vehicles and vintage motorbikes. I thought I had to go. But I thought, sorry, I was going to go today, but I went to Aldi, came back, and it was drizzling, so I thought, no. I've not been sat on my arse or doing nothing. I've actually wired up the Tarzan horn again. I was going to scrap the horn, but it still actually works. I got another horn off Amazon. A lot of them are built-in sound effects which are no good, but that's just a horn. And that makes a sound effect separate unit. It's just one of those silly ones, sirens. But what I was worried about, 50 watts, whereas my other old one's 15 watts. So would that burn? Drawing an extra current, would it burn something out in my Tarzan horn? It's already burnt out once. I had to replace and resolder 2 chips inside. Anyway, it's on and it's working. So until it goes pear-shaped completely and stops working, I'll not fit that yet. I thought of just doing a test, but I thought, well, it's risky doing a test in case it bursts into flames. Does anyone know? 15 watt horn being replaced with a 50 watt horn, even though it's 12 volts. Will it draw the current through the circuit, which it isn't designed to? It's the amps, isn't it? It's a power drawer. Hops, mini hop box, Cornwall. I just sampled one before my evening meal. So I'll sample another 5.8. This is a wheat one, 5%, it's a wheat one. 3.8. Oh yeah, Blackie's here, aren't you, Blackie? Someone last week said, get him to vets immediately. I know he's got kidney trouble because he went in last year and he had an expensive blood test. It was either 70 or 170, and the vet confirmed he has kidney trouble. And he just said try him with spring water, which I did do last year, and damp food like fish. So he's had pilchards and haddock and all sorts, haven't you, baby? He's just been on my knee and his breath is terrible. Because the vet recommended these, Royal Canine, renal, can you see, renal. Call when ready, ordered 22nd. Yeah, renal, it's meant to be medicinal, it does something. And it sort of perks up a bit, but the smell, bloody hell. Is that associated with kidney trouble, a terrible pong, a cat with dog breath? Do you want some of your food? Let's see if he eats it. Have I run out of bloody licky licks? Yes, I have. I got some of them licky licks just to even out the bloody pong. Because the food smells like his breath smells horrible. Maybe there's something in it, like I said. What would be in food to help the cat's kidney functions? If he's in obvious pain, I think I'll take him to the vets for a one-way trip. You're an old boy, aren't you, Blackie? Despite them bright yellow eyes. He had a choice, in fact he had a choice of fish or chicken. I'll ask for fish. Pooh. I'll try him with another box, and if he doesn't improve, and I'll ask the vet, is he in pain? I don't suppose any cat food smells nice, does it? Right, so a medicine, Blackie. And how much it was? £11 for a box of 12. And they're only little sachets compared to 85 gram, whereas Felix is 100 gram. You like that stuff? Should eat more biscuits, Blackie. This little Bobby. Bobby, don't pinch Blackie's food. Bobby. Over. Here, you have some of this. Bobby. was a clean plate earlier today. I've got some roller dreamies, Bobby. Some of them. He knows the cheap copies. Really, I shouldn't get them because dreamies are getting cheap enough, aren't they, when they keep knocking the price down. Anyway. If Blackie ate more biscuits, he'd clean his teeth. Like I said, Bobby's a gleaming white because of all the dreamies he munches. So yeah, Blackie, the vet knows about him because he went in a year ago, like I said. And he has phases on and off of teeth trouble, kidney trouble, flea trouble, scratching his ears trouble. It's when cats get old, isn't it? They become unfirm, like we do. Yeah, I was going to go out for a little tootle on the little bike, but that problem's reoccurred after checking the headlight shell off and squirting WD-40 the 3-pin connector. The dip light came back on. It was only the main beam, the high beam was working there. Is that your spot, baby? Yeah. You're healthy, aren't you, after having your wart removed? Good boy. Your mat's all wet, isn't it? You can't lie on that when it's all wet. Oh, getting dry. Yeah, so I didn't want to risk it in case any electrical thing. It's a worry, isn't it, what if it suddenly blows a fuse in the middle of nowhere? I thought of going to Morecambe on it over the Trough of Bowling just for a run out, or Southport, but like I said, that vehicle thing seemed a poor do. I'll see if anyone else has filmed. Yeah, what I've sent for off eBay, on a forum online, it said that this switch unit often fails. And it does look worn, it's had plenty of use in the 15,000 mile it's done. So I sent for an £18 one off a scrap bike that the bike breakers was breaking up. See if that eliminates the problem. If not, it'll be a contact on the headlight. The bulb has got little plates touching the two terminals, and then the 3 pins. So see if that helps replacing that. Come this week sometime. Put a light on. Yeah, it's weird this, because there's no, my Japanese market bikes are like that, no switch, the lights are on all the time, but the 5 watt is on now, let me see. And when you press start, low beam comes on, high beam, dead. Whereas last week it was the other way around. And like I said, I took the shell off, very easy. Just loosen that, screen comes down, 2 screws for the headlight gubbins, squirted WD in, checked it, oh it's working again, put it all back together, and then going to work on earlies, the light failed, so I switched to low beam. But what if that fails, there's no lights then, apart from the 5 watts. And I sent for some of those LEDs that I've got on my Hornet from China this time. The ones I got before were from an English dealer. He must have got a few sets in to sell on. He no longer sells anything, so I ordered some Chinese ones, and he just sent a message. Our shipper say they lose shipment. Would you want a refund? I said, well, yes, please, I'll order elsewhere. And then nothing's happened, so I sent a reminder last night, checked my emails today, and eBay refunded me $8.50. Although someone said I was going to mount them on that bolt, can you see? Little spotlights there and a little single stem bracket. It'd be great. And run the wire, yeah, run the wire up there, up the speedo cable, and on the other side the brake cable. Into the gubbins and maybe wire them to the 5 watt marker light. I can't find any other suppliers, I might not bother. Once this problem's fixed, if it does fix it, fitting a new switch, be alright, won't it? Yes, I have sent for some more stickers. Them, on top of the rubber bungs on top of the fork, on top of the forks, they're very deep 14mm Allen sockets. The rubber bunging, so I stuck them on the top. I actually got them for the little Yamaha ones, but they're so tiny. Look at that, they look bigger on the illustration. You probably can't see it, so little. So I stuck it there. Same on the other side, and the big Yamaha tuning fork logo I put there. And I've got one left to put on the front to cover that scratch up. I'm waiting for some more little chrome plastic doofus to come yet. And I've noticed last night the seller's got very bad reviews, they're not sending stuff. They're called tribal little chrome plastic things, had them on my Hornet before. Yeah, electrical problems with bikes, it's always a worry, isn't it? As long as I've got one light, but like I said, if the lights fail, I'll be going on with just a 5 watt lit. That's for the Hornet, now fitted with the Tarzan horn. I've had this silver cover since I had my silver wing years ago. And I got this cloth one off from my mate Alan. Thank you, Alan. Helps to keep the frost off. They do say you should let them breathe, don't they? Otherwise condensation can cause problems. Alright, Blackie, how are you feeling? Still poorly? Still off colour? We're by little old man, aren't you? He's about 15 or 16, aren't you? Whereas Blackie's 17 or 18. You're ancient, aren't you, Blackie? Blackie Ginger, I mean, sorry. I'm getting mixed up, I'm hungry, I've had nothing to eat yet. All day. That's what the beer's for, an appetite booster. Yeah, so I put the horn here this time, not to get full of water down there, it's facing backwards. These guys put loads of tape on. It points backwards. And can you hear the click? Yeah. I fitted a light before just to remind me that the power's on. The other switch for the flasher. And the third switch is for the spotlights. Actually the power's on that, so I'm not going to do it, it'll frighten the cats. But everything's still working, I'm amazed. I've just put fresh wires here and there, fitted a fuse to that little battery box. I made a little thing out of a project box with 4 outputs, and I still have a spare one to wire something else up. So there we are, Tarzan horn. Not that I ever used it much. There's it touching indicators. So I know about this weekend. Always try and do something though, so fitting a Tarzan horn. I forgot what configuration I put these nets on with. I can't get it to look even, but I rarely use it anyway. It's just because it's blue. So there we are. Switch on its way, hopefully that'll fix the problem. If not, yeah, the little contact plates on the bulb, I thought of putting something underneath, a blob of little square bit of tin foil maybe, just to press on the contacts, but someone said because it's made in China, there's a bloody plate there saying Hong Dong Ding Dong Ying Tong Ping Pong or something. So no, yeah, they're made in China on the contract to Yamaha. They said the Chinese have weighed them rather strangely. Just a little cheap runabout, wasn't it? YBI. I put that on because Bobby keeps jumping. It's got claw marks in already. Bobby sleeps on it, little sod, even though he's got his bed behind there when he has a night out. Claw marks again. Anyway, that's enough. Cancelled Sky. Got another credit card because I did a interest-free balance transfer 2 years ago with a Virgin card. Nearly paid that off now. So I'll scrap that, and I've got a Sainsbury's one now. 29 months, which is even better. So I've done a £2 balance transfer on that. That'll save me a lot of interest over the next 29 months. £80 a month I've signed up to do another direct debit. They're good them deals, aren't they? I don't know how to make money. They've charged £40 commission, percentage, so they make money that way, but I don't intend spending on the credit card. It's just for the balance transfer. 29 months, 2 years and 5 months. I might win the lottery by then. Oh well. I think that's all for today. Where's that can of beer? That's my appetizer before my dinner. What time is it? 10 to 6. See, Blackie ate all his medicine. Which one was it? Lundy. Still quite warm. Between Indian summer we're having, isn't it? Sunny this morning. Summer's just out half an hour ago. But like I said, rather than go somewhere just for a ride, I prefer it if there's something going on like that Southport thing, but like I said, it looked like a rather feeble do. Yesterday Blackpool's fireworks was on. It's every 2 weeks, and it was Ireland last night. A mate at work took his wife and kids. I thought to walk on a wild side, we're going to film it, but he hasn't done yet. See if he's uploaded anything when I put my laptop on. Someone will have filmed it. I think it's Germany in 2 weeks. 9th of October is the next one. Firework display, international firework contest. Russia 2 weeks ago, Ireland last night, and it's Germany. Saturday 9th of October. John Lennon's birthday. He would have been 81. Anyway, that's all for now. So sorry no bites, but I've wired my Tarzan horn back up. Ready for my next trip to Blackpool. I'll frighten some hen night ladies by pressing my wolf whistle. Bye for now. Yeah, Blackie, you feeling better? No? Moping about. Come on, let's see how you're walking. Yeah, a bit better, eh? How the hell does food? How can it be renal food? What's it do? If it's for kidneys, I should give you some beer, shouldn't I? Yeah, it's just making me tea. Bangers and mash. Or bangers and smash, I should say. It is smash as well. I thought it was an alternative version from Aldi. What we're gonna say? Oh yeah, I was looking for a document wallet. You know when you get a bike and there's no wallet or anything. Looked online, there's all sorts of stuff, but I saw this in our local cheap shop. You know that cheapo shop I go to? It's for an iPad or something. £4. Pantone Universe. And I thought, yeah, that'll do, sod it. £4, cheaper than everything I've seen on eBay. I've left the polystyrene in, cut a square out for the owner's manual. Although it needs a backing to hold it in place, I'm not sure whether it's an idea worth pursuing. Cut an oblong out. The V5 arrived. Oh, that's got clean stuff, hasn't it? Case scenario for a Pantone. Yeah, this is an old Yamaha model range poster. I used to get these when I was young and hang them on my bedroom wall. Fantasising about all the big bikes I'd get when I was older. And the YBR Customs there. Street YBR 125 Custom. Single overhead cam. 124, well it's actually a 123 because I've looked on the cylinder head. Constant mesh 5 speed, power 10 horsepower. 12 litres, weight 129 kilogram, which is easily manageable. So yeah, after a document wallet, just look in your local cheap shop for what do you call it, case. Will do, won't it? I thought I'd mention it. Right, Blackie, while my bangers are cooking, they're burning. That kettle whistling, very quiet whistle. Yes, the kettle's a funny colour because I left the kettle on when I was talking to my mum once, talking for half an hour. What's that smell? And it had bloody burnt and it started to melt the handle. I'll put a bit of salt and a bit of butter in this after, maybe a drop of milk. See how it's peeling spuds, doesn't it? I always put too much in though, you don't realise it swells up. I'll steam the lens up. Don't want it like concrete. Bangers and mash, not bangers and cash. Yes, Sarah Crabtree's got her own YouTube channel now, that blonde bird from Bangers and Cash. Thorntonley Dale, is it? In Yorkshire. She won't see why she left the programme. I think she might have asked for a pair out and he said no, so she walked. It's not the same without her, is it? I like girls with Yorkshire accents. Or any accents. Oh, it's too watery. Better than being too stiff. I'm not bunging up. Yeah, well, that'll do, won't it? I'll just put salt and pepper on. Alright, Blackie. Maybe Well done. Don't get it where you'll get splashed with fat. Come on, good boy. Walking a bit better, isn't he? I'll get a sachet, the option of fish next time, so it won't smell quite as bad. And a bit well done underneath. Tomato ketchup or brown sauce. Yeah. I was going to fry an egg, but the fat's a bit black in it. I think I should do. Does it matter if it's slightly black? Got one egg left. Ooh, that was the one with all the crap on. Oh dear me. Risk of contamination. If I do it from that side. It should cook pretty quickly, being hot. Not too bad, is it? For black bits. Oh, spoke too soon. It's only the yolk I want anyway. I don't really eat much egg whites, although that's the best bit in it apparently. Will that be enough, do you think? Forget salmonella. Oh no, it isn't. That's alright, isn't it? So there we are, no bites today, but faffing around, fix the tyres and oil back on. Yeah, it's alright, that's £4, did I say it was £4? I thought about putting a Yamaha sticker on. So it won't stick properly, will it? I think I'll leave that out, that insert. Should find a plastic bag to fit that. MOT and shop receipts. Originally it was £1,569. It just fits in that bag as well. Oh, spare keys. And you see this little side pocket to my computer bag. Just fits nice. And in that compartment, bloody, oh no. In that main compartment is my blue document wallet for my Hornet. So everything just fits nicely, doesn't it? So there you are, local cheapo shops often have stuff in stock that you could spend ages faffing around on eBay for, with no success. So check your local cheapo shop. Bye for now.